Today is a mat day at my club, so I limit the amount of hits I take. I always start out with my gap wedge. I usually hit 5 to 10 balls with each club and then move on. What I find strange is that when I'm at the driving range, I actually finish nicely. But when I'm on the course, my body jumps all over the place. I'll lean back, I'll step out of it. As you can see with these swings, I take more time and concentrate on the shot, and I'll finish on my back toe. I try not to go rapid fire when I'm at the range. I really want to practice like I play. Sometimes I will step out, take a look at where I want to hit the ball, and hit. Today was more not rapid fire, but definitely didn't step out, walk away, and do a free shot routine. Usually Thursdays are quiet at the range, so that's why I decided to film this today. There were a lot of people there, so I did not want to talk to the camera the whole time. I think that was it with that club. For my next club, I am using my 56-degree wedge. This club is always hit or miss with me on the course. So I try to practice a lot with my 56 and my 52 at the range. I think the problem most of the times is I try to overswing with the club. What I need to learn to do with these wedges is control my swing and tempo for the shot I want to hit. My 56 degree is usually my 85-yard club, but also the smallest club I carry, so I will use it for shorter distances. I just need to do better at taking half swings, three-quarter swings, and gauging my shots and distances. One tendency I do have with my 56 as well as my 52 is to pull it right. On the range, I try opening up the face a little more and almost aiming out towards the left side of the course, so that way I can bring it back around and the ball will come towards the middle. When you see that my club finishes straight ahead, that usually means the ball will go right. I think this is really important as far as why you should video yourself. You will definitely see some tendencies that you don't know you have, because you think you're doing everything properly, but when you watch the videos, you can actually see your flaws. I wish I would finish like that out on the course. So the next club I'm hitting now is my pitching wedge. I'm usually pretty consistent with this club. For me, it averages about 120 yards. but I will use it from 115 to about 125. There I go, finishing on my toe again, which I rarely do when I play. Part of it is while we're filming, if there's anybody behind us, I feel pressure to play faster, so I don't take the time to do everything I should be doing in my golf swing. I had a pretty good session with the pitching wedge today. A couple of times cranking it. There I am on that back toe again. I was happy with that, switching clubs. Now I'm going to hit my 8-iron. My 8-iron is my 150-yard club. Again, watching the videos, I can see why I tend to go right. I just need to follow through a little bit to the left side. To use a baseball analogy, I need to follow through left of second base. When I follow through at second base or right, that ball definitely goes way right on me. You can see I adjusted my feet there, so I think, nope, still did the same thing. I should put the shot tracer on these, that way I can see where the ball is going. Usually when I adjust my feet like that, that's setting me up to hit a draw. Yeah, that one looked better. My 8-iron's been one of my favorite clubs the last year. I know everybody has a favorite club. That one just seemed like the tempo was too fast. At this point, one of my friends came over and he was going to hit in the bay next to mine. I think as soon as he showed up, I hit 2 or 3 really good shots, and I told him I wanted him to follow me on the golf course. One thing I will say is that our mats are pretty cushiony, so it takes quite a few hits before I feel the stinging in my elbows. The problem with me is that I'll actually feel it in the middle of the night. My hands will go numb. So that's why I try to limit my time on the mats. I like the 8-iron. Now we're on to the 52-degree wedge. This is my 100-yard club. Again, I wish I'd finished on my back foot when I played. I did a good job of it today at the range. It's just a matter of creating that muscle memory and doing it all the time. For me, I like to practice at least 4 times a week, even 5. The more I practice, the better I play. One thing I did notice is that when I straighten my elbows out, I hit the ball more consistently and with much more distance. Being a short guy with short arms, that extra inch or 2 when I stretch out makes a huge difference. I'm going to say that today I had a pretty good range session. There are times when I will drop F-bombs and just have that look of disgust, but not today. Today was a good day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have a chance, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel.